So a couple weeks ago, Bob was suddenly reminded of a show he watched as a kid, and the show featured chimpanzees that were dressed up as people.
Oh no.
And they were actors, and they would just move their mouths and voices would come out, and they actually gave the chimps bubble gum to do this. So I said, what was the name of the show? And he said the name of the show was Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. Now, do you remember this at all?
I do remember it being very creepy. And it's so right up Bob's alley, right? This kind of avant-garde left sort of thing. But yeah,
So in the world we live in now, you can search for anything, right? So we go to YouTube and I put in Lance Link, Secret Chimp, and up comes tons of episodes. And Bob said, I have a very specific memory of the chimps being at a ski resort somewhere, and they're on toboggans and they're skiing, and there's a woman. So we find this, there's a big lead in, there's all these characters. There's a guy called the Baron, who's the villain. There's a woman called the Duchess, and the Duchess, she's part of this like crime syndicate. And so we watched it. I could not stop laughing. And then the snow stuff came, and Bob's like, oh my God, this is the stuff I remember from being a kid. So I pulled a little clip.
When was it done?
I'm going
60s?
I'm going to tell you right now. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. Yeah, it was late 60s. I think it might have been 69 or 71. In a world inhabited by chimps instead of humans, Lancelot Link, along with partner Mata Hari, is one of the top agents of the Agency to Prevent Evil, APE. APE, Agency to Prevent Evil, a secret organization led by Commander Darwin that protects the world from wrongdoers. Their chief nemesis is Baron von Butcher, who leads the criminal headquarters for Underworld Master Plan. Criminal headquarters for Underworld Master Plan. Chump, an evil league bent on world conquest. So it's all set up for perfection. So here's a little clip for us that I think you're gonna get a kick out of.
All right, what did you find out at the ski lodge, Marta?
I listened at the window and heard something important.
Yeah, what is it?
The Duchess is looking for a ski instructor. You'll have to pose as him so you can watch her.
Fine, except for one thing.
What's that, Lancelot?
I can't ski.
What do we do?
I'll have to learn something about skiing, starting with the ski mask here. Huh, where'd everyone go?
So, Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. I encourage you to check it out. I mean, this is the age of television, I think, where you and I remember like Lidsville, Sigmund and this is before Sigmund and the Sea. This is before that, but then we found a documentary on YouTube called "I Made Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp," and the guys explained how they did this, and there was these monkeys were pets or trained, and they would dress them up and then give them chewing gum and sit them on the stage. There's even a part of the show where they go to a club and there's a band of chimpanzees playing, and there's psychedelic flowers, and and it's like watching the Partridge Family or something like that. So silly, yes. But that's what caught my eye, and I just love this old stuff. I don't know if you could.
PETA would go crazy with this now, right? I mean, you would not be able to do anything like this now, could you?
We actually brought that up, and I was gonna say myself for this that PETA would have their heads would explode. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're dressing them up as people. You can't. I mean, what they showed behind the scenes stuff, and the chimps clearly were not being mishandled, or they were just doing their thing, and after they would leave the set, they would go play and they'd get their costumes off. And someone sold that to a network. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.